repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB Drive Away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB Drive Away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB Drive Away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB.
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with the quote. The greatest gift you can receive is another day of life. Morning, Taddy. What's up?
Morning, man. Pretty good, man. Except that it gave us some sad news. My good friend Edward Roberts died. You know, I didn't know about it, but you know, my good classmate and all that, but good personal friend. So like I said, almost every week you come with some sad story.
True.
Then hear about two young people in Villa drive-by shooting. You know, hear what kind of things they get. So yeah, little things nowadays is when you wonder, you know what I mean? And like I tell somebody just a couple of days when I heard it in Villa, when you're the young people, you're all sad because me live so long. And then I live no life. Yeah, so it always saddens me, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, but this is what it is, you know. But you got to get going. It's 10 o'clock, short hour, 10, we can't hold up. You got to get this mic. You say you have some story you want to tell. And not only story, but no, it's option you can tell about our good friend. If you
Without people like Taddy and Mandela, of course, yourself. A pleasant good morning to you, your listeners, and your viewing audience.
Sure. And it's a pleasure having you here this morning. Well, I know Sobe's not here, but I still I can jump off the bat and ask a quick question.
Oh, here comes the man in question.
Yeah, you know, so in terms of this session you have now with the youths, I'm all about youths.
Well, it kicks off, and the whole project, our program, our project, if you prefer, is, how do you say, it is powered by Villa Soccer Academy, Villa Lions, of course, and is supported or sponsored by Cool and Smooth.
Oh, sounds good. And in terms of what's the age? Well, let me say good morning to Mr. My man, apart from my man. Good morning, Mr. Grumps. How are you doing?
Good morning, and good morning to your listening and viewing audience. Certainly a pleasure to be here, and very enthusiastic about what's happening for the Easter. And as you know, we kick off with the Cool and Smooth Villa Lions Easter Classic, something that has been going on for just over 18 years now, and has been benefited quite a number of youths right across Antigua and Barbuda.
And just for the audience who doesn't know, just give a little background.
Yes, certainly. So the Easter Classic, as we would call it, has been powered by Cool and Smooth for the last, say 18 years, and it's that's what you call historic, because what I think Amir and the group of Cool and Smooth brothers is that they recognize the need for athletes and what's need to happen as relates to students and youth development. They have been sponsoring everything across Antigua as relates to sports, from basketball to cricket to football to tennis to volleyball. You name a sport, they're sponsoring it. And they have been the major sponsor for this particular classic for well over 18 years. And when we talk about sponsorship, we're talking about how do we now develop these young athletes. And because of their injection in this particular program, we have seen young players developed from as young as under 10, going right up to U20. This particular classic gives the rise for that because it puts them in a competitive environment early in age so that they're able to handle pressure. And pressure means that come down to a game and you have as young as age, as I said, 11 years old, 10 years old, parents, home team and other crowds are watching, and you go down to execute a penalty kick, all the pressure is on you. Even as an adult, they would know what the adrenaline flows that comes with that. So can you imagine for a young athlete experiencing that, coming away from that, whether they score or whether they miss, they have to deal with the pressure. And this particular competition gives that pressure. It's competitive, it's intense, it's over a short period of time, but what it does, it gives that young athlete a level of experience that we cannot create on the practice conditions. So this particular tournaments bring the practice session to an examination room, and the athletes now get a chance to showcase what they can do. And what you have is that each athlete, as you see them develop from a U10, U13, U15, U17, then U20, we see the development. We're able to map it right across the board. And as a result, we are better able now to select from these particular tournaments over the period and find a better fit on the 15 national team, a better fit U17 and a better fit U20 coming out of these particular tournaments.
Sounds good. In terms of teams though, is a zone and stuff or teams from different?
Well, these are teams from right across Antigua. And this year, as I said, we have 4 age categories, a U10, a U13, a U15, and a U17. And the clubs across Antigua, all the Premier Division clubs, First Division clubs, they have youth programs. So we'll have send the communication to these particular clubs. They now will be using their youth teams to participate in this particular league. And as a result, I mean, they're looking to sharpen and see where their young players are so that they can better use them in, whether if it's a First Division setup, a Second Division setup, or maybe a Premier Division setup. So they're able to test these young players early in this competition and able to fit them in within their programs.
Let me quickly add also, Mandela, the tournament or the competition, if you wish to call it that, is open also to community teams.
Yes.
So if you have a couple of guys that you're practicing on your community fields and you want to place them into a team setting, then you are also kindly asked to register the team via SOBI and the Villa Management Group.
Sounds good. And who are some players that have benefited from this sort of initiative over the years? Just a few?
just to name a few, because I mean, this particular competition would have been born out of the likes of both Villa Lions Soccer Academy, and we organized all the top clubs from across Antigua. One of the main private clubs were, from an early age, was North Coast Juniors. And when we look and we see what has happened with the number of young players that even North Coast would have been developed, and they were being part of our academy, we look at the likes of a Drake Hadid, which you would have heard about. He would have just signed a contract, professional contract, in Spain. Now, this particular tournament, going as way back as 15 years, when he participated in this particular tournament, Drake was a shining light at a U7, on the 7. And I have pictures of him taken, him presenting as MVP of the on the 7 competition. Now, benefiting from this particular tournament, because he would have played at the U7, U11, U13, going all the way up. And as a result of that, no, we don't have any professional setup in Antigua, but we're able to develop young players coming out of various competitions across Antigua, and they're better able to serve in the international realm. We are not a world beater as it relates to Antigua ranking on the world stage, but when we have players from Antigua, born from Antigua, are able now to create havoc in terms of making professional listings and setup, it speaks volume. So, and we have the likes of other players who would have benefited. We look at and seen exactly the likes of Silence Maniaka, who was a very integral part of this. We look at young Bartley, who is now a very integral part of our national under 20 setup. We go as far as Munchie, Kwame Kirby, who is the present captain for the Villa Lions. You know, we look across at various state teams like All Saints United, the likes of Leroy Graham, who was a pivotal part of this particular program growing up. And we have a lot of young players from all across Antigua, some of which who are not even in Antigua right now, but are in different environment in like Germany, the likes of Keontae George, who came back and was captain of our national under 20 team. Conroy Brown, he's also in Germany. These young players were very pivotal part of these particular young teams taking part in this Easter Classic. Now they're in various professional environment, all across the globe, benefited from this particular tournament. So when we recognize and we say kudos to Cool and Smooth and what he's doing, we understand when a sponsor is given into programs, right? What is it doing for these young players? Had it not been, and we are not able to, you know, promote and create these tournaments, we are only shortening the lives of these young players because they're not being given an environment to play in, to compete, and as a result, in order to, you know, blossom their youthful talent.
I quickly want to add too, because somebody mentioned this, the
Just before
mapping.
let me just take a moment to a few guys watching. You know, our usual guy is on every week. Zazu Green, Wapi. You know, of course,
Yes, of course.
for our national goalkeeper, Carl Casey,
Yes.
Gail Mason.
Big
That's
up
the
Carl.
mother of the Olympic guy, Ray Benjamin.
Yes, yes.
And also Hans and Phil. So a lot of people watching you guys. So
Certainly.
Yeah. Casey, good morning. Wherever you are.
Good morning, Carl Casey.
Yeah, but so we mentioned about mapping the pathway for these young athletes. It's important that we apply the metrics as it relates to measuring the developmental stages of these young players. And I quickly want to mention some important work that Emma, Mervyn Richards, Viv Richards' brother, of course, that has been doing with Victor Michael's son.
Yes.
What's his name?
Marco.
Michael. And this is the type of mapping
Yes.
Sobi was referencing earlier on.
It's key. It's key. And as you know, so you have quite a number of experienced players, former players who are now into coaching and are doing private work with young players. All these efforts from these coaches is helping to build the product that we have. So yes, glad Michael would have just mentioned the likes of Mervyn Richards. We have the likes of other coaches who continue to give back.
Kerry
like
Skeppel.
Kerry Skeppel, a
Blur.
pivotal part. Zico Blur, who comes back here and do quite a number of work with a lot of athletes here. We have you know, the likes of what Auckland Pinup Jarvis is doing within Pickett setup. The likes of Bubbler Gregory. The likes of Mr. Donovan Pert, who is now with the North Coast Mount Pleasant team.
Don't forget Katja.
And I'm telling you, man,
some
yes.
important work as well.
Yep, and I can even go as far back as Clancy Mack, who now come back into the coaching realm and is giving back. But Clancy would have played a very pivotal part of my development at the Antigua Grammar School. As a physical education teacher, he was our football coach, and he played a pivotal role in terms of all the players who were there, their development. So it's always good to recognize former players and who continue to contribute into the lives of these young players. So when you recognize the work of Mervyn Richards, as how he's been doing with Marco. Marco single-handedly came into the national setup, U15, U17, and played a very dominant role in the current U20 setup. So he speaks volume to what's happening into all the coaches who would have imparted in these young players.
And let me just quickly say good morning to Sally Ann, my good friend, a bodybuilder, fitness. She just told me the guy who died last night in an accident was a nephew. She was actually watching from Tampa.
Wow.
I just want to say sorry to you, my sincere condolences on behalf of ourselves here on the panel. Just be strong. You know, it's always hard to lose someone in this kind of way. So our sincere apology, our sincere condolences on the loss of your nephew. But you called a few names a while ago. Some names jump at me though. likes of Ninja Luke.
Yes.
I know this guy up Police Gongs. They are the
Joy
Christopher.
Christopher.
Joey
Yeah.
Christopher,
Yeah.
Fitty Boy Edwards.
Derek Edwards.
And
Yeah.
I don't think you are called Vincent Nabu.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
certainly he's still a part, very much a vibrant part.
Now because I love cricket now.
Yeah.
I follow all kind of sports in the sun. I
Of
love
course.
guys in the football,
yes.
you know.
Yes. And that's the thing in calling names. You're going to miss some critical ones who
Correct.
continue to play a pivotal role. So when you call the likes of Derek Edwards, you also look at his daughter, who is right beside him, right? And she, as a female, playing a critical role in development of football in Antigua, is showing her level of prominence, because she's doing it at the Premier Division level, assisting her father. She's also doing it at the youth level, and she's also doing it in the female ranks. So, and in all three spheres, she is showing her dominance. We look at Karen Warner and Nikisha Samuel, which is Tiki. They have been around for quite a number of years within the female program, and are also showing their dominance. So we have a wide cadre of coaches who continue to dominate. But yes, Ivor Luke is contributing heavily to youth development. He's rebuilding the brand of Lion Hill Football Club, and he's doing it with a lot of youths. And you go out on a Saturday morning, you'll find him at Golden Grove School Field, and he is coaching a large contingent of players, telling you that what he's looking at is continuity, and that speaks volume.
And this program, though, does it have room for females? Any females taking part of this tournament?
Well, we had opened it up for quite a number of females, but what has happened is that a large contingent of our female that would have taken part in this particular league, Easter Classic, will be looking to travel on the 8th of April, going off with the female national team to play the likes of Jamaica and then Dominica shortly after. So we did not want to get a lot of them involved in this youth classic, more as to save them more for prime time. So hence the reason. But you will have within certain setups, like the Colin James setup over at Young Warriors, he will have quite a number of mixed female and girls and boys playing within a U13, you know, girls a little bit, maybe a year, 2 years older within that setup. The tournament opens for that. So you will find quite a number of teams that have mixed, both male and female, in their setup, playing at the U13 and U15 level.
Okay. Yeah. Again, Mike, you want to add?
I just want to mention about what you just started or kicked off as it relates to female. There's a great gender imbalance in Antigua as it relates to participation compared to males
Yes.
versus females. I could rightly point out to you and the viewing and listening audience, you have just around 300 females playing the sport, and I'm talking about all the platforms. Compare versus 1,800 to 2,000 males. So if you look at the numbers, you see there's a great disparity as it relates to males versus females that are actually participating in the sport.
So how can we get that metrics change over time?
We have to target the primary schools. And as a matter of fact, Sophie and I would have discussed this a number of months ago. Over a 4-year period, we want to see between 600 to 800 young females playing the sport.
That's right.
But this is coming from the technical department of the ABFA.
Right.
But we definitely has to get, how you say, males, more females
More females
participating
participating.
in the sport. And we have to target the young females. I'm talking about age 10 to age 12.
And if not mistaken, I think FIPA is where we adamant about getting a female program into place and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
So from a technical, I know you now put on your technical hat. You know,
Yes.
you're the big boss for AFA, and you in control football in Antigua and Barbados. So
Yeah, as I said, Michael would have just mentioned it just a while ago. We are on a program, we are on a drive to ensure that, to see that the female grow, that program grow. So we are looking to put a program on. We will work closely with the Ministry of Education, because that's the target audience we'll be looking at. We want to create the interest so that we can form stickability, and as a result of that, When we execute training, then we can have competitions after training so that we develop the interest and we can keep that momentum going. We have to look at down the road. What I can tell you, just from a small initial standpoint, from about 3-4 years ago, we took the need of just doing some grassroots program, but it's on a small scale. So those students, I'm speaking about female, who were invited to this grassroots program are the ones that were being developed. So just when you ask about how many of, if we're going to be females will be taking part, it is because we have such a young national team, right? Participating at the senior level. Why now when you put on a Easter Classic or any tournaments for females, when you look and see who is going to be affected, they're the young students. We're talking about 16 and 17-year-old, even as young as 15-year-old. And if they're going to be affected, where they're playing, they're at the national level. And it started with a grassroots program that started about 3 years ago, with these young girls starting as young as age 12. And you had Nikisha Samuel and Karen Warner, who was very much involved in that particular program. As a result of that now, when you look at continuity for a national program, you look around over your shoulder, those are the same young girls started at age 11, 12, that are now 15, 17, and now part of a national setup that is strengthening the national program. So when we can extend what Mr. Samuel just mentioned, that when we go into the school and start working between 10 years to 12-year-old girls, we are looking for something because we know it will form stickability and continuity for the female program.
Sure.
In addition to that, though, Mandela, there's another side to it. So, and I earlier spoke about the athletic side of it.
Right.
But there is another side that we attach to it, the academic side. And we're saying that if we have 200 young female under our supervision for 2 to 4, even 5 years, we are to be able to provide enough leadership qualities and give them the type of outlook whereby for them to, obtain athletic scholarship or soccer scholarship in the U.S.
Right, sounds good. Because I know some time ago we had Lenny, your good friend Kwashi, and his daughter on the program.
Yes.
And one of his concerns was that his daughter wasn't, but because she was so good, the competition that she facing wasn't challenging enough for her. So he was thinking about maybe a stronger program, female program, to put in place. So.
Well, you see, the program can be as strong as the athletes around it.
True.
So, as I said, when we encourage more of the coaches to be a part of this, when we spread this out in the various schools, the coaches now will develop the athletes from a younger age. So as they grow up, they'll be more competitive, and because they're going to be trained on a regular basis, you'll find that there will be more, the skills will be much more harnessed, and you get more better players out on the pitch. And as a result, better players create that environment of competitiveness. And so you will be able to see stars rising. So as we speak of Mrs. Lenny Kwashi's daughter, she is part of the national setup as young as she is. So it tells you the levels where we're at this particular time.
Sounds good. Teddy, you want to jump in?
Well, I don't know. I just trying to follow now. But my take is of what happened Saturday Winston Championship and everybody excited. That's all my take. And then I see you went in the media and take some credit. But I was hoping that your good friend Carlin today, Zoom into the Carlin, both way to tell me what he thinks. Because he's very critical of what's going on. Okay. He and our good friend Carl Casey, right?
Carl Casey online watching, but maybe himself this morning.
Maybe
more is watching for the athletics, because you love athletics, so maybe watching to see when the young athletes come on.
I see.
But Carl Casey watching, and your good friend Gail.
So before you respond to Taddy, please permit me to put in my 5 cents. Taddy, I like the question. It's a very important question. I would even go as far as saying intelligent question as well. But the success that Sobi spoke about and he was promulgating in the media previously had to do with a project that he and I invested in 2 years ago. The under 17 when we put on the under 17 and the under 19 tournament, the players, the marquee players that are in the under 20 emanated are starting from that initial initiative that we started back in 2024.
No, I'm listening.
So there is equity.
Hold on. Can I see? Earl will tell you, your good friend, teammate, I think maybe not teammate, one guy used to coach, Both White was very critical of these things.
But coaches, top line coaches are usually critical, in some instances. But it's because of the interest and the integrity that they have, and the the respect that they have for the people who are basically in command. But people,
hold on.
People criticize Wenger. People criticize Jose.
Pep. But someone dispel that word integrity. I don't get the impression from both sides. The impression I get, and then they're doing a damn good job. That's the impression I got. So there was a respect for nothing.
So what are the metrics that they're utilizing to get to this?
So I might be the best person to answer the question.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. So he was very critical of the Antigua and Barbuda Football Association program overall. That's his opinion, and everybody will have different opinion. But maybe he might have spoken a little too quick, because right after the backdrop where he was discrediting the Antigua and Barbuda football program as if we were doing nothing, both at the U17 and male and female and on 15. He went as far as doing a comparison as relates to Antigua versus St. Kitts. And even though the result on the pitch was not reflecting in what he was saying, right? He was saying based on the program that even what St. Kitts was doing was much better than us. I'm not here to make a comparison, but I'm just saying what he said. As reach as far as to say, Antigua never benefited from any international coach to say, help our program. Since the period of time as being technical director, what we would have done, we gone on a path of equipping, educating our local coaches. So we became homebred. But homebred in a sense that they were properly trained, properly educated, because I know we have some of the best in our region. So we would bench off the likes of Anton Cornel and CONCACAF educators. And with myself being trained in Germany and being trained by CONCACAF and FIFA, we're able to impart knowledge at the D, C, and B license level. So our coaches were the one who were educating our players. When you look and you see what happened on the pitch, yes, we might not have done as well as we would like at the U17 level, but if you look at the score margin, there were moments in the game that we could have made a difference. But at the U20 level, we went into that particular tournament, 4 games, won all 4, without a single goal being scored at us. Now, this is a U20 level. Most of the players, as Michael rightly said, these players came into our program from U15, U17, and now U20. These are the same reflective players that they would have played on at U14, U15, at CONCACAF level. So they're now meeting at the U20 level. Now, when you look and you see what they're doing on the pitch, and you look at the tactical performance of the Antigua and Barbuda team out on the pitch, we have moved away from the brand of a boom-boom football. We have moved away of the brand of kicking high and then chasing. Look at our brand of play. It speaks to the level of our education, the tactical approach of the coach. So if Mr. Bothwright is to rightly speak on those measures, then I would think it would be fair to say he made a sort of, a poor judgment in this decision, because look at how they came out of that particular tournament. I'm saying this to say, sometimes we need to be a little bit cautious in what we say, recognize who is empowering our own, stop trying to criticize what we have, and recognize we have good within us. Because, don't get me wrong, when you look at the world stage as it relates to cricket, Taddy, and the large, vast number of people who play cricket, and you recognize a little island like Antigua with under 200,000 people can produce world beaters. Not just one. But when you look at the cadre of fast bowlers, batsmen. We produce them.
Don't forget runners. We have
You
some.
understand what I'm saying? and now, look at what we do with arm wrestling. Okay? Hey, if you look at our per capita, the world will say, Todd, we can't have them kind of people coming from the small country. I'm saying, same thing happened with football. But most of the time, it is our own crying down our own. And it's okay. So that's why we as educators, depends on how we are being empowered, it allows us to sit back, reflect, see what is happening, and able to move forward the level of motivation, more inspiration, because we have to keep inspiring these young athletes.
I want to touch it.
Before you go on, let me end this as it relates to this. At the Football Association, particularly in the technical area,
Good.
we have the most certified coaches across the platform of all the athletic disciplines. I know that we have some athletes here. I'm talking about track and field. I'm talking about cricket. Talking about basketball. You name it, netball. We have the most certified coaches and the entire platform.
But somebody might say they might be certified but not qualified.
You and I, no, we have to come back another day to debate that particular issue.
Get Teddy.
I can dismiss the nonsense just now, right?
Yeah, get.
But I want to say something quickly. Because I don't hear the discourse.
No, go ahead.
I want to hear the discourse, the technical side, like they're both white, and they know the technicalities, right? This arm wrestling thing, I'm sure the young people have one name, so. You know, some arm wrestling, they don't know anything. But it's great.
Right.
What?
But
Arm
this
wrestling,
arm
arm
wrestling.
wrestling.
But see how the certified coaches have. If they don't want a coach, they send somebody overseas to coach a national team. So I have a problem with that now.
No, but they're different levels, Daddy.
So wait, they're just so good. What levels? Tell me what the level.
No, you have like coaches for grassroots, then you have intermediate coaches, and then you have national coaches, and then you have international coaches.
19, what the last
20,
one, so I win.
Yeah.
Local guys, I love that. So
No,
why-
but a local guys that have been, how we say, open to international teaching, coaching methods.
So why they can't coach a national big team? That's my question. The
Well,
big
No,
team.
but they are part of the setup. They will eventually, there is a transitional period, and that is what Cheyenne and let's say Arab and them guys and Bobula and Pinup is actually going through
But I
right
want to find
now.
out anything, you know. Why are nothing wrong with it? Everybody does it. You ever send for an overseas player, our local guy is not good anymore?
No, I'm not saying that. We're not saying that.
We're not saying that.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
What I
Wait a
can
minute,
tell
that's
you-
not a question on the board.
Yeah.
When you finish answering that.
What I can tell you, because even within our on the 20 setup, we have about 5 or 6 players who actually don't live in Antigua. They are living abroad. Because what happened is that we would have sent out one of them who used to live in Antigua, but he's now going to school in Christian High School in Jamaica. That's Brandon Stachel. He was the guy who scored the final first goal in the tournament and the last goal for Antigua in the last match. He's in Jamaica in a more competitive environment where, as you know, the high school football gets very competitive. So he's strengthening a program there, at the same time building experience. We have young players in other professional setup in Germany. Keontae George and Conroy Brown, they're in Germany. We have Michael, he was in England at the Future Pro program. So you have to look at, your players at some particular point must leave within your setup and get into more professional environment to build on the experience and then come back and strengthen what you have. We saw that same reflection when we had cricketers playing county. When they came back for West Indies team, they were much stronger because they were able to adapt to different conditions. Same thing with the game of sports. Doesn't change. Each environment enhance and help the student to be better. So when we can benchmark on those experiences from those young players at a young age, they're better able to help our program. What happens now with the coach, as you just mentioned, is that the coach who is now leading the cadre of players must build on the experience. How now can I coach these players that is coming out of these special setup? Because now it comes to a different level of motivation, of inspiration, because they're coming from a professional setup and you are not fully trained. You're going to deflate them. They're going to see right through you. That's when coaches sometimes lose the locker room because their levels are too low. And we build on experiences. So As I said, Shine is now going through that process, just acquired his A license and is moving from step to step. He too, in the next year, will be able to take the realms of our senior men's national team and do wonders for us. So,
I want to push back on something, you know.
yeah.
This Mark or Michael guy. His daddy didn't tell me about him nearly 200 years now.
Okay.
But that has to do with football association. His daddy sent up because he's got money.
That is good. So, I mean,
It has to do with football association.
and you know, some parents.
No, we're not taking credit for that, Daddy.
I'm saying, no, which is good. Some parents send their child to St. Joseph Academy School. Some parents able to send their child to the Antigua Grammar School. Some send their child to St. Anthony's. They get an education. But as we know, some will do well because of the discipline of the student.
True.
It has nothing to do with the money of the parent. It has to do with the discipline of the student, because the parent can have the money and send them off, but if the child is not disciplined, they waste the money.
True.
So we have to recognize the discipline of the student. What makes a child who is going to St. Joseph Academy come out with 21 subjects than a child who is going to Otters Comprehensive don't come out with the same 21? Discipline of the student. And it takes a lot, the community, because the mother and father is up with that child. You did your homework, so you find the parent who is behind of them like a marshal. They're able to stick to what is need to get done, because it requires discipline. Discipline to study, discipline to get up, discipline to do your homework. This requires discipline, and that discipline now, you see the result when it comes examination.
True. I have a question on board. A question I want to ask. A couple months ago, we had some guys here, and I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to quote them wrong, but I think it was Ninja and Derek. What brand of football Antigua play? 'Cause you mentioned the football, and Casey's asking that question. What is our brand of play?
Our brand of play is that based on the quality of players that we have. So currently, we have quick players on the wings. We don't have the brand of players we had back in the 70s and 80s, where we had a central player who's like a magical one, control the midfield and create all the magic. We don't have those players right now. We have quick, fast players. So the coaches now have to adapt players that are able to make quick, fast decisions. Send the ball down the wing, they get across, ball is being crossed, we come in and we finish. However, what you have to look at, what's happening to the other teams, because the other teams are playing better defense. They're defending more as a team now. So the coaches now has to now work with the players that he has, and depends on the level, the quickness of the players, you call players IQ, depends on the level of player IQ he has on the pitch. He's going to give them certain tactical approach, and they have to carry out those tactical approach. So the players who are able to make much quicker decision under the pressure is the players that will do well.
I want to find out something. I ran into a guy, he was on the show, but I heard about his father. I've never seen his father play. I never seen his father play. There's the terrible guy.
Yes.
And the terrible young, the terrible guy is pretty good. But I understand his daddy was very magical.
Yes.
So is this, and he claims he's better than his daddy. He says on the show, Earl, the terrible guy.
Yes.
Yeah, the young one.
Well,
So he now the magic, I want to find out.
the good thing about it, I would have seen him born, and would have seen I would have seen his development from a young child right up to for him making his first MVP to where he's at the senior men's national team. And I have played with his father out on the pitch, both in different eras. But if I was to measure and say who is better, actually, I would give the credit to his father. That's me, because I'm looking from a technical standpoint. As it relates to speed, his father has speed. As it relates to dribbling, his father has dribbling, and he was able to get both of those. But in terms of playing on the pressure, and I'm talking at the senior men's national level, he has not come out of the level playing at the senior men's national level and dominate. His father would have played at the senior men's national team and dominate.
In a simple term, Daddy, his father, in my estimation as well, was more impactful.
Yes.
Not only that, sometimes I was a coach of the dad, so I can tell you, sometimes we play against St. Lucia and St. Kitts, and in a matter of 15 seconds, the father would change the scoreline. That was the type of player Sean Deterville was, compared to his son. Right. But the most impactful of the two players would be his dad.
Well, I want to find out something. Tell me what the age difference at the time. guys, this son was pretty young at the national team. At what age at the time when the father was so impactful?
1925, between that 6-year period.
But how old his son is now?
His son is within that same age group.
He's under 20 yet, I don't think.
Yeah, he's older than 20, man. His son right now, Raheem, is about 20, going up in the high 20s.
Okay.
When we saw him on the show, he looked pretty young to us.
Well, I have somebody online there. I'll show you guys. We know him, Mr. Carroll Knight. You know, once football attack, he come jump in. Carroll! Giovanni, everything safe? And brand totally different. That's what Casey's saying. Respond to your answer.
It has to do with the methodology of the coach right now, and a lot of it has to do with the type of players that he has. So a coach is going to work to what he has, the product that he has, you know, and just the system he's using right now.
For instance, maybe the quality of player study. You may have some players that can run from point A to point B at the same time. You have some coaches that will say, hey, we're attacking them in the first third. You have some, the midway block, somebody, blocking just around, a low block just around the penalty box. And again, it depends on the mentality and the physicality of the players. Because without people that can run, it shortens certain amount of expectation. So you have to take all of these variables into consideration.
And Zaza, just to say, to back up what your guys are saying, he said that the terrorist son having a mental crash, and he's nowhere close to his father. Nowhere close. So, that means that he's far.
Well, you want to show you have let the chat.
But I know I've seen Sean play football, and I think he was one of the highly skilled ball player I've seen in a while. My favorite player of all footballers is Andy Cantone Elizabeth. Something about that guy, saying he do a bicycle kicking in ARG. I said that man is a superstar, and he can very good.
My favorite guy was Jerome Tittle.
Uh-huh.
I used to like Jerome,
Yeah.
Jerome was really good at everything.
You know, if I didn't have breakfast study, I would stay an extra hour with you and debate that, feverishly. Because I know Jerome Tittle, and I know there are wonderful players that came through the Empire setup, and even Villa setup, for that matter. And no, I can tell you this. Jerome Tittle was a good dribbler of the ball. He could kick the ball to the goal. But as he relates to heading the ball, the great one, the Keaton Shepherd guy, is undoubtedly the best person or player that ever lace up a pair of boots and give representation to Empire Football Club. And by extension, the twin island state of Antigua and Barbuda.
Well, like I say, I'm a Jerome Tittle fan.
Well, we did say that. Well, we did say that. But people like me and Sophie, when we talk, we have to take all the variables of football into consideration.
In the case of the body, there's no doubt case he was a great player. But I still love Jerome,
But we did say my favorite player.
Yeah. We have him in the Zoom just now. Karen on the Zoom. But we're going to get him out here fast, guys. I'm trying to get here then, guys. Karen. Hey, like he muted, man. I'm hearing him. Yeah.
No problem.
Well, so we don't look like say, well, we're going to come back here.
Yeah.
They're running us out the studio.
Yes,
So, no, y'all can come back, but let's just wrap up. Just say again when this tournament happening.
Well, yes, it's the Easter weekend, and we're looking at the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th of April, where we have the Cool and Smooth Invitational Easter Classic happening at the St. Johnson's Village Sports Complex on Thursday, and on Friday we move to the ABFA Technical Center, And on Saturday the 4th, we move back to St. Johnson's Village Sports Complex, where we'll wrap up the Cool and Smooth Easter Classic.
So how many teams involved in that?
We're looking at, right now, we have just over 25 teams registered, and it's growing. So it's going to be a bumper level competition. We're looking at 4 age categories. You on the 10, on the 15, on the 13, on the 15, and on the 17.
Let me get some clarification, man. 20-something teams, right? Johnson Village. So how many matches are there? So how many does the game will last? So
Well, the U7, the on the 10 is going to be a U7 7v7 competition. We're looking to have 2 games happening at the same time. We're looking at
wait. You can use 2 venues differently?
No.
Is that what it says? Wait, how big the field is?
Because of the age group.
because of the age category.
we had to cut down the size of the field.
We will cut the size of the field and grid it into a 7v7 block. So to make it very competitive, at the same time we're trying to get all the players involved. So the atmosphere will be set up in such a way that the players are going to be running and raving for more. The games are going to be short at the end of each
How many
regular
minutes?
game.
Shot, like how many minutes?
15 minutes a half.
That's not so short.
It's
Tell you
short.
what, I know, tell you, no,
Yeah,
answer
it's
that
based
back.
on the number of teams. We'll be starting at 4 o'clock on Thursday, and on Friday we're looking to start at around 11 at the Technical Center in the morning, and then on Saturday we go back to Johnson's Village and we start at around 11 in the morning.
The Johnson Village got good light?
Yeah, the lighting is good there.
Sounds good. Micah, any closing remarks?
I just want to encourage all the coaches to register the team.
Yes.
And let me tell you all this. This Villa Classic is going to segue into a national project as it relates to the national under 14 competition that is pending, that will start around the 25th of April, thereabout.
Sounds good.
Yes, you are Village think this supposed to be the president for football.
I beg your pardon?
So if Village think they have the rights to be president of football?
Who, Villa?
Yeah.
No, they're doing an excellent job. But let me quickly say this too.
Yeah.
Villa is not the only, group that putting on the football festival. There is Wings, and there's one currently going on over by St. Anthony's School, Generation
Okay.
X. So there's a lot of, organizations.
Who represent Mount Pleasant?
North Coast.
Okay.
So we mentioned a Jamaican guy there. What's his name? Donovan Pert. They're the group that operates the football. But there's a lot of youngsters playing football in Antigua.
I can't even see them in the afternoons at Mount Pleasant.
Well, I just want to say
Yeah.
thank you guys coming out, because we have some young guys that want to keep young, you can't keep young people
Waiting.
one place too long, you know.
We're going to come back.
So, okay, welcome back anytime. I know anybody else don't want to leave, you know.
And Taddy, don't come with your empty hands. Make sure you come with a legal pad with all your questions and so that we can answer the question in a chronological way. Okay?
But guys, thanks for having us, and have a good day. Take a break.
Thank you very much.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to pay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to pay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used.
Yeah. Morning, guys. How y'all doing? I don't know your names, but I know Miss Charles. But you can first I'll start with you. Look at the camera and tell me your name.
Malik Francis.
Tell the audience. I know you, but the audience know you.
Zanik Charles.
Naim Simon.
And guys, tell me something. I can start with the youngster. How have training going so far for character?
It's been good, little challenging and tiring, but I'm just pushing through.
And you, what field did you taking part in?
The javelin and shot put.
Okay. And in terms of inter school, you took part in the school. How was that for you?
Well, it was a bad competition because the breeze was very powerful. So the javelin couldn't go as far as I wanted to.
Okay. And after that experience with that car, that happens at times. How you and the coach sat down and spoke about anything about that? How?
No, we didn't speak about it. We already made up our mind that it was a bad weather to throw in. So that was it. The next day we just focused on more training, putting in more work, and yeah.
Okay. And how confident are you going to go in there next week?
I'm very confident. I know for a fact I'm going for first place. You know, Dominica can't get it again.
I like that.
Yeah.
And on Miss Charles, for you, I know your dad, who is my buddy, and he challenged you last year. I know one goal last year. He wasn't too pleased with the show, the performance. How confident are you going to go there again next week?
I'm very confident. I know I can bring home the goal again. It's just for me to have the proper mindset and to, go and perform well.
And so far for the season, how training have been going? How you feel? Your shoulders feel? How your training feel and stuff?
They're trying to feel well, but there will be like bad days. So when the bad days come, I try my best not to bring down myself. I know eventually a bad day is going to come.
Right.
But yeah.
And when those bad days come, how do you motivate yourself? How do you pick yourself up? Somebody they're watching want to know when they have a bad day in sports, how they pick themselves up. How?
Just listen to music and meditate.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, take your time. Try your best not to rush, as you will injure yourself. Make sure you take your time when you're warming up and stretch. And
that sounds good.
that's
And
about
for
it.
you youngster, is it the first time going to character?
No.
You've been there before?
Yeah.
So you are pumped up already?
Well, yeah.
You sure?
Consider, yeah.
So how was inter school for you?
Into school was not what I expected, but still went out there and tried my best.
And did you reach a level that you expected to the performance you expected that happened?
No.
No?
No.
So how you will plan to counteract that? Get ready for next week. It's just a few days before I go and play and go out.
Well, consistent training and work on technique and so on.
How confident are you about?
Well, I'm confident.
So you hope to bring home a medal to Antigua? At least do a PB?
Yeah, at least be.
At least a PB. Okay. I see you cut back down your smile. You not come to see? Huh? But I see you cut back down your smile. You have confidence that you will bring home a medal to Antigua? Yeah, I understand. I hope you can bring home a medal. But in terms of you though, you're pumped, you're ready,
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm more motivated and more fit than last year. So they're gonna get something. I'm going back to Grenada, and I broke the under 70 record in Grenada, so I'm trying to do something good again in Grenada again this year.
And when the first day out, for when it actually started, all the tournament is?
When the up everything,
Yeah.
it starts
Saturday.
on the Saturday,
Saturday. And when you're leaving to go down there?
the Thursday.
Oh, so yeah, like a day in between to try and do some practice and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
the Friday.
Yeah, Friday is always practicing time. On
Okay.
ice baths and all those things.
Okay. Well, it sounds good. So, well, I just want to say, you three to you three guys, you know, you have maybe some more comment out the yard to you know, but I want to make sure that you three guys make sure you go there and represent that to you well. As y'all know, y'all like once y'all step on that plane, go out to there, y'all ambassadors. Don't take this thing lightly. Everybody be glued to TV watching you guys and stuff. A lot of colleges will be down there watching and stuff, so it's an opportunity for y'all to get a college opportunity to go out to college and stuff and enhance your career. So don't take this opportunity lightly. Make sure y'all go forward, put your best foot forward. You know?
No, that's one. That's my neighbor, seat the neighbor.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, just want to make sure. No, just like I say, encourage them to do well, because everybody watching have an opportunity to go off to college and do well, you know, and make it big.
True. So, but yeah, and I'll bring on some an next three again. You know? So would you mind take a break for those 2 seconds? And I'll bring on next three more.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Morning, superstars. I call you all superstars. You're not a superstar yet, but that's what I want. That's the aim for you as youngsters, you know, to become superstar and be better at your craft. I will start with you. Tell the others what's your name.
Lion Samuel.
Samuel. What discipline? What you do? What 100 meter, 200 meter?
The 800 and the 4x4.
800 4x4. And how training going so far? Somebody
Good.
want to take a picture, so can the camera and smile.
Good. Sometimes tiring. Yeah.
And into school for you was what? How was it into school?
It been good, but
So beat up everybody. You can't be shy no man.
Yeah.
Be superstar, look at the camera.
beat up people, but
Yeah. Okay.
some kind of disappointing races.
So in terms of when you're disappointed in races and stuff, what kind of counseling you have your coach and stuff to improve and do better times?
Just to not make the mistake again. Train harder.
And who's the coach?
Heather Samuel and
Heather Samuel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Andy. What Andy for?
You remember next person then?
Mr. Daly.
Oh, okay. And you say good morning to that. Tell the audience what's your name.
Good morning, my name is Elite Thomas.
And what discipline you be? What?
I'm competing in the 1500 and 3000 meters.
1500 and
3000.
3000? You can manage and carry there?
Yeah.
1500 and 3000. How into school for you?
Yeah, it's my first into school.
First in school?
Yeah, I got a gold medal and I got a record and I got third place.
And the first time going to Caribbean also?
Yeah.
How you feel going?
For track and field.
First time with track and field?
Yeah.
Okay. So how you feel? How you feel going after Grenada next week?
Yeah, I feel good. It's a different experience with the track and field. Yeah, more people.
Right. So we did last character, where did?
Triathlon.
Oh, okay. How was that for you, last character? What do you think you performed?
I performed good, but some mishaps in the swim put me back. But I'm going back for it this year.
Yeah.
I'll do my best, continue training.
Okay, that's a big school down there. My course is a big school. Yeah, and you say you're doing 1,500 meters and 3,000 meters. I don't look at his size there, but he must have a lot of stamina.
Hey, I guess so, yeah.
Tell us who you are. Look in the mic.
Jaron
Look in
Henry.
the camera, sorry. What discipline you do? What meet 100 meter? What?
200 and 400 and 4x4.
And 4x4. So the top sprinter. So you went character last year? This
First year.
First year? How confident are you going to represent Antigua, represent your school, represent your parents?
Very confident.
Very confident. Talk, come closer, talk.
Very confident.
Very confident. So what kind of training you have been doing and stuff?
Some hard training.
So who's the trainer?
Mr. Daly. And Mr. Daly.
Oh, okay. And your mind, you're mentally prepared and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we expect a medal from you?
Yep.
You sure about that?
Yep.
I'll be watching you closely now.
Make sure.
But in terms of training though, you guys have been really mentally prepared, training going as should?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are ready to take on the role?
Yeah.
See, Chuck, I feel all about time, you know. So you want, my interest is the time. How are they improving at the time so far after the qualification?
Yeah.
So what your
close to the
time?
right.
48.7.
And in terms of the meet time and stuff, you are checking out to see what the meet time is, best time the meet and stuff is?
Well, into school. I ran into school. And I break the record.
Right. Okay. And in terms of the last time in the character for your discipline, you check on those
Yeah.
times, huh? And when you see the times, you tell yourself you
I
can
can do. Yeah.
Yeah? I like that. That's what you're doing your homework.
But remember the other guys down the island training hard to improve in general.
You need to train harder.
So like we have a three confident young man here that will go be better than Granting and Babylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good?
So can discipline you do? I didn't hear one.
What is it?
Wait, do what?
800 and 400 and 1500.
So kind of training been doing? Where you train? You kind of weak to me now. Where do you train? Which part you train? Up Yasco?
Yes, sir.
Only Yasco?
Y-
You never gone hills and so man?
Yeah, all season.
Eh?
All season training.
Where?
All season training.
All season? I asked about hills and
You
so.
want heels and so?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah? Okay. So you're
Yeah.
ready, you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was strengthening like a weaky legs though.
Me chang man.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, I just want to wish you all the best of luck next week. I'm looking for some medal from all three of y'all. You know?
Thanks.
So make sure y'all make Antigua proud, make yourself proud. As I said to the three before, you guys are ambassadors for Antigua and Barbados. So make sure you go represent the island well. Everybody watching you, looking forward to good things for you. Alright, you want to show out to your fans. You don't be shy. Everybody watching y'all know. So if you have fans, don't be shy. You can say hi to your fans and stuff like that. Alright, fans?
Yeah, good morning, people.
You know, when my mommy wants to say hi to mommy and daddy, and so say make sure, alright? No?
Then the pandis one.
Right, well,
Oh, you know.
You were and she.
Well, anyway, there's a lady that watching you all. This is Mr. Carif, the Olympic, the guy from Antigua, Mr. Benjamin, mom. She's running from the States and she say good morning and good luck to you guys.
Thanks.
You know, her mom, Gail. Y'all know Gail. I'm sure y'all know Gail. I know Mr. Benjamin, right? Because you know what here recently with
How your name mommy not watching you? How your name mommy not watching you? I should take her the phone and see what's going on. She go on YouTube or something.
Maybe.
So,
Wait. He look at the surprise. Your mommy can take her the phone and watch you now. On YouTube or Facebook. Maybe Twitter one of them.
Okay, tell you to bank some man for me from Grenada. So make sure you listen up for your name. Alright? And when you come back here, I say what you feel and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when you're medal, make sure you come back and tell the world how you feel and how the experience was. Alright?
Yeah.
I want to shout out my dad
Of
and
course.
mom for watching me. Yeah.
Maybe they watching you?
Yeah.
You see? They're watching you.
Well,
See what I mean?
Tell mommy like that, you're going to home now. Well, all the best, man.
Money that. Yeah, thanks.
All the best.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to pay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle
Good morning. My name is Ryan Aiken.
What discipline what discipline you in?
I will be doing the 400
400.
and the 4x1.
Okay. And what kind of times you have so far for the season?
49, 50, and 49, 60.
And those times you think you can improve on those times?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And have you researched the times in Carifta, see what the times like, so when you go down there, you know what to do, what to
Yeah, I watched Jamaica Champs the other day, and I saw the under 21 46.
So you tell yourself you can have better than that.
We will see.
You will see?
Yeah.
No man, why tell me no man, you will see. You have to say yes, I'll go better than that. You can't go down there with a losing mindset and go down mindset that make a bang man.
Alright.
Right? Alright. I'll be shy now because everybody watch you and stuff. The same thing when you go to the stadium, a lot of people watch you. So you get accustomed to the crowd now, get accustomed to this kind of setup. Morning, sir. Tell the audience what's your name. Gardner? Garden. What you run? 400 and 4x4. So the same discipline like your next term. Say you beat him up and he beat you all the time. Back and forth. Boy, who have the upper hand so far for the last 2 years? So you plan when you're gonna go in? You plan to, yeah? Oh, how old are you? Okay, nice. So this is the first time going to Carifta. How you feel about going down there?
I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll go out.
Why are you nervous?
Because my first ever overseas.
Right. Okay. Well, I understand the nerves because I remember the first time I went away to play at represent Antigua. I was a bit nervous and stuff, but after a while I got on there, I realized that then guys are good talk. You know, so you have to tell us, hey, me can bang them Monday. So that's what you're all about. But in terms of your time so far this season, how has been your time? Well, as I say, your youngster still is 60 years old, so it's a learning process for you. Your body will get more adjust and as you get bigger and stronger, your time will improve and stuff. But most importantly, what you need to do, as I said, when you go out there, put your best foot forward, block out everything, and just focus on what you have been training towards. And once you do that, you will come up top. You know, I always try to make sure you beat your last time before. I always try better than that, and that's how you set your gauge. You know, look in the camera and tell them what's your name.
My name is Conrad Wilson.
And what you want?
The 100 meters and the 4x1.
100 meters?
Yeah.
So I mean, why best the 100 meters? They're using both?
Not really. But it's 1063.
1063?
Yes.
And you think you can do better than 1063?
Yes, of course.
And who's the coach?
Joaki Jones and Siobhan Walsh.
I should Joaki watch you and make sure you make Joaki proud, make your parents proud, make Auntie make yourself proud.
Yes, of course, of course.
How inter-school have been for you this year?
In-school has been good. I won the 100 meters as well for inter-school.
And the time you set was a record or just?
No, the time was 1073. I think it was 1073 that won it.
Okay. And when you look at the record for the times at Carifta, keeps an Olympic. Carifta, how times look?
Well, we will see when I go on the track and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. That sounds good. And he told me that you beat him a couple of times, well, but you could beat your friend Grenada, that's what he told me. Where you have to say about that?
Who said that?
He said you could beat your friend Grenada.
He said
yeah, he said so. What do you think? So when we can expect from you, where you go Grenada? Where we can expect from you, where you going to Grenada next week?
You can expect a personal best.
Your mom and daddy watching us, so tell them no.
You can expect a personal best.
A personal best?
Yeah, and hopefully make it to the finals.
Sounds good. I don't like the word hopefully, so like, the first time you go bang man, you go in the heats, you do everything in heats, and then you go finals. Well, hopefully business time, but by the time hopefully you don't lose before the kind of mindset don't say you lose already. So while you go down, you want you go down with confidence and say, I'll go represent the flag and think, well, I'll do I'll have better or PB and stuff like that. Because once you put the best foot forward, things can happen. You know? So anything you want to share with your fans that watching you? I share a lot of fans watching you. All kind of people from New York, Tampa, Florida, everybody watching you also. Your fans of them might be watching you. You might want to say anything to your fans?
Just want to say, tune in to the 400 on the 20 and on the 17.
Sounds good. Anything you want to tell your fans? I know your first time going on the plane and going to Grenada. You can't be shy now, look in the camera and tell your fans what to expect from you.
Just expect some fast time.
I like that. What about you? Some fast times? Record times? He said fast and we say record times.
Well, just to support.
To support anything you want to say to your mom and dad?
No, I think they're okay.
They're okay? Alright, no problem. But guys, I just want to say once again, it's a privilege to be and then go see you represent your country. It's a privilege and honor. So just look at this, you guys are ambassador. Whether you didn't know, you are ambassador and you are carrying the flag of Antigua. Just make sure you are behind the best behavior, make sure you are well disciplined and put your best foot forward. Once you do that, you can't go back. So just wish you all the best, safe flight next week and all the best on the field, on the track. Alright? Alright.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Look at the camera and tell Auntie about your name.
Hi, my name is Delbert Joseph.
Good morning, my name is Nathaniel Jones.
Good morning, my name is Judah Ash.
Check the value because Jiraki watching say very low. You can't hear. So Coach Jiraki watching out, you know? Yeah. So guys, in terms of you, what position, what you want?
The 1, the 2, and the 4x1.
And the times of the season so far, how is it?
Well, the 100 meter is a 10:83, and the 200 is a 21:71.
And those times sound kind of high to me. And I'm really an athletic man, but they sound kind of high to me after that. What do you think?
Well, I'll see.
So they can move to improve.
Yeah.
Who you coach?
Joaquin.
Oh, so coach watching you right now. So I see Mike close. You want to hear what you say.
Yeah.
So what have you been working on to get those times down?
Well, a lot of training and conditioning. I'm still a little bit. New to the thing. So
okay, how old are you?
I'm 18.
This is the first time going to Caribbean?
Yeah.
And how excited are you going out?
I'm very excited.
Sounds good. And in terms of your mindset, how your mindset going into this game here? How you feel?
Well, just to do my very best and try and make my family proud.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And for you, what meters you on?
I'm a sprinter. I do 100 and 200 meters.
And what's the times?
My 200 meter time is 22:2, and my 100 meter time, my PR for 100 meter is 10:78.
10:78. That's some height now, right? So how you plan to try and work to we have a couple of days to improve those times going to Grenada?
Yeah, just work on training, continue coming consistently.
Who's your coach?
Mr. and Mrs. William.
Okay. And so far for the season, how mentally prepared you are for this character?
I'll say I'm prepared mentally.
Okay. Kind of, I guess which the coach and I'm sure Kesman will tell you character is a big thing. Something like a Junior Olympics for the Caribbean.
They told us it's a business trip, so we go down there, do our business.
Okay. So you're ready to do business. Sounds good. You see you smiling. So tell what meter two?
I won the 100 and 200 meter.
And what's the time?
My time personal best is 10:81 for the 100 and 21:82 for the 200.
When I see coach saying that this is the first time Delbert started in Arcs last year. Delbert, that's you?
Yeah, me.
You start Arcs last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How can I start so late? What happened?
Well,
you that next sport?
No. I just wasn't really studying.
Oh, okay.
Athletics. So.
Okay, cool. Well, we have Delbert. So you bang right there, Delbert, you bang?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I laugh, I just start saying bang. I suppose it play a long time, you just bang it straight. So in terms of you though, how confident are you going to win it?
Well, it's going to be my first individual event. I've been to Carifta before, but I've always been on a relay team. So now I'm competing in my first individual event, which is 200 meters on the 20. I'm very focused and locked into going out there and performing how I know I can perform and executing the race as best as possible.
I like that. You sound very confident there. And in terms of you guys though, you guys as Coach Joachim here watching you all keenly, you guys ready to represent the flag of Antigua and make sure you all go down there and try and beat your PB. You know, I don't want you all to try and beat your PB. I want you all to try and beat your PB. As you just said, what I alluded to, you say they tell you it's business. So now it's business, it's serious time to buckle down and do your thing. So you are ready to buckle down and make sure you represent the flag of Antigua well.
Most definitely.
I like that. Anything you want to say to your fans, to your family, your coaches, your friends? What?
Not really.
Not really? I'll have you watching y'all now. Say what you want to say.
Just say thanks to my coaches for the support.
Yeah, thanks.
And the training that told me to get me up here.
Right. Sounds good. Anything you want to say to your fans, your family?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
Not yet.
Not yet? I say it very good. Winning that I am big man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, on behalf of the network here, we want to wish you all the very best of luck. As I said, as I said before, you guys are ambassadors, so make sure you go out there and represent the country well. A lot of youths out there watching you guys and stuff like that, so y'all got to be impactful. Make sure, like the word I use, business. Make sure you go out there and hang your business, so y'all can come back on the plane, or y'all have a medal around your neck. So all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply
So pretty confident bunch. Some of the times for me though is a bit high. I'm not really, I follow sports, but that's some of the times it's kind of high. But they're still young and stuff like that. I don't know, you can tell me, you're the expert.
Well, I know the guys and them sound very hungry this morning.
Right.
I wonder why. I know they would have just finished training. The 4x1 team was practicing shortly as well as the 4x4 teams.
Okay.
But like I think I said previously when I was here a couple of weeks ago, this team that we're carrying to the Carifta Games is a very young team.
Right.
Right? A lot of the times that these guys are running is a lot, if we're being honest, slower than what we used to take to the Carifta Games. But for most of the under 20 guys, where the times are 20, 10 years, we're mostly looking for them as a unit in the 4x100 meter relay.
Right.
Right? So this is the basis on which they were selected on to see how competitive we can be in that event compared to them being competitive in the
Individual. Oh, okay.
So that was the reason behind the selection for these under 20 guys. And they're going to be there, so they might as well get their foot wet and,
True.
test the track, because for like Delbert and Conroy, they will still be eligible for the next year again.
Right.
So to give them the opportunity to compete in an individual event, can always boost their confidence, and help them to improve and so forth.
I like that. But in terms of, I think let's take me to leave on Thursday.
Yes, the team travels on Thursday. The flight is at 1 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
And in terms of you from a coaching standpoint and from a PR standpoint, everything is in order?
Pretty much. I saw the coaches for the team, who is Jamie Nelson is the head coach, Edison Maldale is assistant coach, and Evans Joachim Jones is also the assistant coach. The physio William Richards, they've been working with the athletes and them up to yesterday. William was there doing some checks on them on Thursday with the team. I saw the team going through their paces with the coaches. So I think they're pretty much in good hands. Like I said, it's a green team with the exception of we didn't have Tyra here today. We didn't also have two newcomers who are Jada Pickett and Shanzi Henry. They're not here. Shanzi will be doing the 3,000 and the 1,500, and Jada Pickett will be doing the 400 and the 800. And we have our overseas athlete Ketia Ambrose, who will be doing the 400 and the 200 meters. So those are the athletes who aren't here, but from those that are on the island, the coaches have been doing a pretty good job with them thus far. And we're looking forward for the best.
So, and as the PRO and as part of the management team, how confident are you that they will represent the flag well?
I mean, they'll do the best they can. We put the best foot forward. We still have returning gold medalists like Zonique Charles in the under 17. We have Malik Francis, who's a Carifta record holder. We have Tyra Fenton, who's a returning gold medalist. But in terms chance. You never know what you can expect. We did it with Wayne Fleming in 2022. We got a gold medal. We did it with Geraldine Barnes in 2023 in the long jump. We got a gold medal. So, I mean, it's not to write them off. Anything is possible. You know, they go down there, they could train up themselves and represent Antigua as best as they can.
True. Well said. Well, I just want to wish you, yourself, and the team all the best in Grenada, and make sure you make Antigua and Barbuda proud. I see you say you can't hear, I'm not too sure. Might stop working, but you can just say say.
Yeah, well, as you know, Mr. Jones, he's one of the coach on the team. He's the assistant coach. I'm not part of the management team. I'm just going as a supporter, you know, just to support and do some PR work where necessary. But the overall management of the team, Everton Cornelius is the manager, Jamil Nelson, head coach, Evans Jones, assistant coach, Heather Samuel, assistant coach, William Richards, physiotherapist, and Anika John Baptist, who in her right self is a Carifta medalist as well, is the safeguarding officer. So, you know, I'd just like to wish them all the best. The association, on behalf of the president and the Athletic Association, we like to wish them all the best. You know, go forth, represent to the best of your ability. We know the team is in good hands. There are 5 capable individuals that are experienced enough to manage this young team. And, you know, we wish them all the best. Some parent support, we like to thank the parents who are making the trip as well to support these athletes. The support in the stand is always welcoming. When you look in the stand, you see it's overpowered with Jamaica and Trinidad. And so to see an Antigua flag in the stand is always welcoming. Sure. So we'd like to thank them for, you know, investing in the youths and investing in themselves and making this trip for the sake of the athletes. And we just like Antigua and Barbuda to tune in to the games on Saturday. It starts on Saturday at 9 a.m. Same time every day. There's a morning and afternoon session which begins at 2:30 p.m. The opening ceremony is on Saturday, and then the afternoon session resumes at 4:30. We'd like to also thank you, Parish League Cricket, for giving these athletes this opportunity. You know, a lot of them haven't spoken like this before. It's the first time for them, so they're pretty nervous. So we'd like to thank you for, you know, doing your due diligence as a member of the association in giving these athletes a space to air their views and, you know, to get in tune with, you know, doing live commentary and so forth.
Sure. You're welcome. Man.
This is Parish League Network, right?
Parish League Network.
At the same time, I heard the name just now, and it's jump out in me. The manager. How you get in there?
Who that?
That's a president decision. That's above my pay grade. I can only give you who the teams are, but that's the president decision. She saw it fit for to have him be the manager of the team, I guess, based on experience. He's also a member of the NACA Council, so an immediate past president as well, who sits on the executive for a year. So I figure she decided to, you know, bestow that position to him.
And plus, as I say, it's a young team too.
It's a young team, yeah, it's a young team.
And the president of my family, but there's one who you get here.
Okay, executive decision, so to speak.
Well, I just want, and the sprints now take place even in the sprints.
How the schedule is set up, the sprints, the 100-meter finals will go off on the Saturday morning, as well as the 400-meter, the 100-meter heats. And the 400-meter heats will go off on Saturday morning. The finals for those events will be run on the Saturday afternoon. So as early as 4:25 p.m., Tyra Fenton will be on the track to defend her gold medal in the 400 under 17 girls.
But I want to get something. This heats in the morning.
That's correct.
Like what time?
It starts at 9. The meet itself starts at 9 a.m., but the 100-meter heat starts from like around 10.
So what I want to find, the condition for them right now, training and going in hot sun?
Well, that's why they were training this morning just a while ago, so to acclimatize, so to speak. So a lot of the coaches do that, you know, they put the athletes through the paces as to the time that they're going to run. So if you're going to run at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and you're not used to it, you start to train around that time so that you can adapt it. So that's what they were doing actually a while ago at the track. And some coaches have been doing it for the past month, even leading up to inter-school. So their body is a lot, you know, well in tune to it.
Okay. And the hot sun can be different than... Yeah.
Definitely. If you're not accustomed to run at 12 o'clock, you're home in the bed and now you have to go to work. So, yeah.
Well, it sounds good. Well, I just want to say to you, once again, too, I just tell the youngsters, the ambassadors represent Antigua and Barbuda. I just want to wish them all the best of luck. I wish yourself all the best of luck. And make sure you all do Antigua and Barbuda proud.
Well, as usual, you know, we're here to represent, so we'll do the best. We wish, like I said, the president would like to wish the coaches, the management team, the athletes all the best, you know, and encourage the public to tune in and support. If I may, we also have our road race tomorrow.
Right.
Our National Road Race Championship is tomorrow, starts at 3:30 p.m. Registration is still open. Taddy, if you want to do a walk.
So when start from?
We start at Yasco. It's a 5K and a 10K. So we go left onto Old Palm Road out of Yasco, left onto Nugent Avenue, right onto Queen Elizabeth Highway. Let me just give you the correct route before I
can walk around.
Yeah, you can walk around. The 5K will be one lap, and the 10K they will just repeat that that route. So it's left onto Old Palm Road, left onto Independence Drive, left onto Nugent Avenue, left onto Old Palm Road, left onto Independence Drive, left onto Nugent Avenue, right onto Old Palm Road, right into Yasco. So that's the 5K route. The 10K will do that twice.
Okay. And what time you start?
So we start at 3:30 p.m. It's open registration. Persons can show up on the day and register for the event. And first road race championship in Antigua for a number of years. So kudos to the president to bring in road race as well back into the fold.
Fee?
No, there's no registration fee.
Okay.
It's free of cost.
Sounds good. Well, I just once again just want to say thanks for letting us talk to your athletes this morning. I wish them the very best and all the best to you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, man. All right. Any closing remarks, Daddy?
No, just like I said, wish them well. You know, I mean, we expect them to compete and do well anyway. You know, but like I say, track and field is all about time.
Right.
And he said something important to me. Get them in there, get the experience.
Right. I was kind of worried about the person that time. It was some kind of height, but I just explained to me that they're really going on for the relay.
Yeah, as a unit.
As a unit, as a relay. So, which I understand.
And like you say, some of them come back next year.
Right.
With that
In the
extra
same age
and that's important.
Yeah,
You know?
like 16 and stuff. So he's young. They're still young.
This team will pretty much be the same team next year once everybody sticks with it, except for one person that will be making the transition into a senior. But they'll pretty much be the same team.
Right.
So it's good that they get the experience.
Right. And some of them tell me first time, like the one who is the 16-year-old.
Yeah, we have 8 first-timers on the team.
Yeah. So
8 first-timers going to the Caribbean.
But see, the important thing to, you know, like I said, they go, they get experience, and they get bang after, man. You know what I mean? Let's say they get beat up.
Right.
Even if they don't get beat up, they have to come and work hard the next.
They take away something from it.
Yeah, you know, they get the one. Hey, I don't want to man bang me again.
Right.
you know the kind of way.
Definitely.
You know, people, competitors don't like to lose though.
Right.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, that's all. Thanks, man. And guys, have a good weekend. Thanks for viewing this week. Have a good weekend. Next weekend we have Sir Richard Richardson on the panel. So look forward to next weekend. Should be exciting with Sir Richard Richardson. Have a good weekend.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.